Democracy 2014, how would you feel about being shamed into voting? A voter in Adams County contacting us saying he received a letter comparing his voting record with his neighbors. Well, 7 News reporter Jennifer Kowaleski is live. And Jennifer, this is legal.
Yeah, and whether or not you vote is part of public record. Now, who you voted for, that's kept secret. And with the election just around the corner, both parties are using creative tactics to get more people to return their ballots at drop-off locations like these. And for one Adams County voter, he says those tactics have gone too far.
It's no one's business whether I voted or not.
Matthew Nicholas has been a registered voter in Colorado for more than a decade and says he's never received a political mailer quite like this.
This is essentially voter shaming.
It's from Americans for Prosperity, a conservative grassroots organization calling Nicholas out for not voting as often as his neighbors.
As you can see below, public records indicate your neighbors have a more consistent voting pattern.
It goes on to say if he wants to improve his voting record, he must return his ballot as soon as possible. Nicholas says he had already voted before receiving the mailer.
It wouldn't have made me vote.
And while you might not think this kind of tactic would work,
there's some evidence that people actually respond to social pressure like this.
Seth Maskett is a political science professor at the University of Denver.
There are some really close races right now in Colorado that are very pivotal.
He says with close U.S. Senate, 6 congressional and governor's races, both parties are pulling out all the stops.
When you have an all-mail-in election like Colorado does this year, it's not quite enough to just knock on people's doors and bring them to the polls.
Americans for Prosperity wouldn't answer our questions on camera. In a statement, Director Dustin Zovanik told us the goal of the mailer we sent is to encourage greater civic participation. For Nicholas, he's just ready for the election and nonstop political advertising to end.
Put a stop to this nonsense.
Now, Americans for Prosperity isn't the only group using these tactics. Maskett says it's also being used in other states with close races. Reporting live tonight, Jennifer Kowaleski, 7 News.